Welcome to the Courage to Live podcast. My name is Josh Bitsko. I'm a retired police captain with 24 years of experience out of Las Vegas. Currently, I travel the country and I teach people about courage, resilience, and leadership. Today, we're going to talk about specific tips to build resilience. Now, I did another podcast on the difference between wellness and resilience, and I think the term wellness is completely overused. I can tell you when I'm teaching and I'm in a room full of cops, a lot of times when I say the word wellness, I'm met with a lot of eye rolls because there are so many companies and businesses trying to monetize wellness to police departments. The eye rolls are a result of wellness being overused. And as I said, with everybody trying to monetize it, it's not taken as seriously as it once was. So what I'm going to talk about today and what I generally like to teach about is resilience, because it's not just a buzzword. It really has meaning. It is a real and practical skill. So resilience isn't about being tough all the time or pretending that things don't bother you. It's about how you recover, how you adapt, and how you make the next decisions following a traumatic incident. I mean, resilience is defined by the ability to persevere and how you perform following a traumatic incident, both physically and mentally. In my career, I saw resilience all the time. Officers showing up for shifts after a tough call or hard things in their personal life. But the real resilient officers were open about it. They would talk about what they were going through. They would seek help because they know they can't do it alone. And those are always the big moments that they're not flashy. They don't make headlines. But that's where resilience really survives, and that's where it lives. And there's a couple of ways that you can build resilience in your own life, and you don't have to be in law enforcement to do it. In any high stress situation, you can only control what you can. So you can't change the past or control the outcome at times, but you can always control your next action, your breathing, how you talk, how you react to what's going on in front of you. So when things get chaotic, focus on the things that you can control. Building small habits that make you stronger. Resilience isn't built during these crises. It's built before it. It's getting enough sleep, exercise, having connection with people, which I've talked about in other podcasts. Spirituality, whether that's your faith or meditation, yoga, breath work, all of that, whatever fills your tank, whatever fills your soul. These small daily choices give you the capacity to face big challenges later in your life. One of the things I talk about in my book is the ability to self-regulate your emotions. There is a space in between. I did a podcast on this also. What makes you feel a kind of way and how you react. So learning to pause between what happens and how you respond will help you regulate your emotions, and it will help you control your emotions under pressure. You can acknowledge what you're feeling in that moment. And like I said, I have the whole Oaks method in my book to help you through that. Staying connected with people, whether that's a spouse, a friend, a coworker, that can help you not carry all of that weight alone. And the last thing, this one's personal, is finding meaning during and after the struggle. You go through these hard things, but assigning meaning and knowing why you're doing it. Sometimes being a parent is hard. Sometimes having teenagers is extremely hard. So taking a moment to remember why you're doing it. Why are you struggling through trying to get your child to get their homework done or show up to school or make the right decisions? Ultimately as a parent, you want your kids to be a good person, be better than you. So why are you putting in all of this effort and experiencing all of this stress? Why, after you go through a critical incident, are you doing it? Why did you put your hand in the air as a cop right after the academy and swear to the community and God and in front of your family that you would protect them? Well, when you have purpose, that gives meaning to the trauma, and it makes you less affected by what you've gone through. Ultimately, resilience isn't something that you either have or you don't. You can practice it one decision at a time, one choice at a time, and you can build it by generating the capacity to experience the difficult things in life. So thank you for listening today. If you enjoyed the podcast, please share it with a friend or subscribe or leave a review. And I appreciate you spending some time with me today.